have two special guests to share their experience about AIDS Plus.
Did you know an estimate of 1.1 million people have been diagnosed with AIDS in the U.S. alone? Approximately 600,000 people in America diagnosed with AIDS have already died.
Gays and bisexual men of all races have been the most affected.
Our guests are Mattia and Pepe, and they have been struggling with AIDS for several years and didn't even know it for the first few years. The symptoms don't always show during the first few years.
Pepe inherited AIDS from his infected mother at birth. He then passed it to his girlfriend, Mattia, who had AIDS for 3 years without knowing it and now had it for a total of 6 years.
They have the most common subtype in America, subtype B. They fall in the group M category of HIV-1, which is caught through sexual contact, blood, and from mother to child.
Now, without further ado, I introduce Pepe and Mattia!
Woo! Hi, LMA. Thank you for having us. I can't believe we're actually here.
This is a great opportunity to inform America about the dangers of AIDS and help preventing it.
We want to share the truth about AIDS and put an end to the rumors.
It all started when my mom was in college. It was only one night, but she made a mistake. It all started when my mom was in college. It was only one night, but she made a mistake. She ended up using an illegal drug, which is taken by using needles. The needle she used was unsterilized and had been previously used by an AIDS.
At birth, Pepe was tested for HIV and was positive. The doctor immediately gave him medicine to slow down the effects of the disease. However, his parents never told him this. It did not become apparent to him that he was infected until after we had already slept together. And the disease had been passed on to me.
I immediately went with Mattia to the doctor, who tested us both for HIV/AIDS. Mattia at the time only had HIV, but by the age of 19, my medicine that I had taken at birth had officially worn off and I had AIDS.
Wow, that's incredible.
Aside from all the health issues physically killing our immune system, we ponder and fear our insurance companies will drop us because of this disease.
We've researched this prior to this interview, and we found out that the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996 protects people like you to keep their insurance.
That's fantastic, thank you.
We also have another guest. She was Pepe's doctor. She's an AIDS specialist and is here to talk about the treatment and how to cope with this problem.
From San Francisco, please welcome Dr. E.
I remember having to test Pepe and her mother. It was such an upsetting experience. Aside from the rumors, it is not genetic at all, but if the mother is infected, her blood will be passed through the umbilical cord to the fetus and have the baby infected.
That's very interesting. I thought the baby gets it because of the infected genes.
That confuses many people as well. Unfortunately, there is no cure yet. Drugs pharmacists offer tend to be quite expensive and lead to many uncomfortable side effects. Some therapies are helping people live longer, but not really rid the body of this disease. Some examples of the drugs are antiretrovirals and highly active antiretroviral therapy.
Yes, I take the cocktail.
That is a great one to ease the virus. Taking many different forms of drugs won't help HIV to stop your immune system, but it may control the amount of virus in your body and protect your important immune system. A negative result of taking medicine, though, can lead to HIV drug resistance and cause mutations that the virus reproduces with. Taking more medicine can help lower the chance of having the virus make you cough.
Before this discussion concludes, we should address the work ACTG has been doing to help with this virus.
They have the largest HIV clinical trials organizations and have conducted many experiments to help AIDS and HIV patients live longer and more comfortable.
Well, this was the Ellen N Show, here to teach our audience about AIDS. I'd like to thank our special guests, Mattia. Why'd you make up these stupid names?
That's my real name. I'm so insulted.
Well, this was the Ellen N Show, here to teach our audience about AIDS. We'd like to thank our special guests, Pepe, Mattia, and Dr. E, for coming and teaching us about their rough times.
Thank you!
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
you next time when we talk about the flu.
She's mad, trust me.